Hey guys, it's PokeDude here with Misaki, and welcome to a special Fake Grand Order live stream. Today I'm going to be rolling for NP5 Habetrot, and Misaki's here to keep me company so I don't lose my mind.
Yo, I believe in you, especially with all your friend points.
Yeah, but like, this is going to be a mind-numbing process if I just do it alone. I've done this once before trying to get my first copy of Anger Mind You, and it got very boring. Actually, before we start, I should probably burn a little AP. Misaki, do you understand how the double Koyatskaya and Oberon setup works, or have you not really looked at it?
I have not seen it.
Alright, in that case, I can give you a demonstration. I don't actually have Oberon yet, but for the purposes of this, I can substitute Castoria just to demonstrate it. Alright, so I could use some metal, so let's do this one. Okay. Now, I've been using just regular double Koyatskaya, which works fine for the easier stuff. So let me get my Castoria in here. Okay, so start, and then just to demonstrate. Okay, so
Holy cow, Max Kaleidoscope!
oh, yep. And I recently MLB my second copy of it.
I am impressed, yo.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Heaven's Feel over here, I lost count of how many copies of that I've gotten. Like, I burn them now, but I've probably got enough to MLB at least 5 of them. It's insane how often that one shows up for me.
It's amazing.
Yeah. Hey, Kazu, how you doing? Okay, so just gotta switch my thing here. Okay, so for double Koyatskaya and Oberon, what you need is a servant that has at least a 30% NP battery. If it's only 30% though, you need to either use a Kaleidoscope, MLB Imaginary Element, or their monoloading has to be up to level 10, their second pen skill.
Okay.
But if you have 50%, then you can just use a 50% craft essence, and it's fine. Oh, and also the cooldown on the MP battery skill has to be 6 or lower. See,
Okay, that is specific.
yeah. Okay, so this, oh, by the way, the setup also works with Waver, but only for a 50% battery. Like, you need Oberon for 30%.
Mm-hmm.
So you have your Arjuna altar. You want to make sure his second pen skill is up to level 10 to make this work. Okay, so let's start the fight. Hello there, Modern Day Book. How you doing? Okay, so first... Alright, so actually let me switch to fast forward. I keep it on normal speed when I'm recording.
Oh gosh, I just realized how strong those NPCs are.
Oh, yeah. Alright, so the first turn you just want to pop your attacker's attack buffs, Koyatskaya's buster buffs. Oh, I'm doing good, Modern Day Book. Thanks. He's like, you doing good too?
Yep, I feel great.
Okay. Alright, so after you puff their buster buffs, you also want to do the attacker's NP battery. And then just fire off the NP. Now with all those... Oh, also I should point out Koyatskaya's second skill. That increases attack power for humans and any enemy with the human attribute. And then, so you can use that if you need to, but you usually want to save it for the last turn if possible, to because it also generates crit stars.
Okay, makes sense. That'd be good for Arjuna.
Yeah.
For those stars.
Oh, okay. I was looking at Modern Day Book's message here. Just started Babylonia and wanted to see some gameplay of it, and found my channel. Yep. Thanks for watching. Okay, so now second turn. I'm just doing this because it's her thing, you know, get increased attack buff next turn. So now with Koya and Sky, you use both of their NP batteries, which not only is a 50% charge, but also reduces cooldown by 2. So now, because her cooldown time is 6, it's now down to 1, so it'll be recharged next turn.
Okay, yeah, that's perfect.
Yep. So, and I can also use her attack buff again in this case. By the way, in case you're wondering, this doesn't stack. You can't get it twice in one turn.
Dang.
Yeah. How was my fight? Oh, tell her how you doing? How's my fight with Fluffy? It took some doing, but I got it done. Okay, so yep. So now that their attacks are up, all right, they can just fire off again. Yeah, so there's a fight in Lostbelt 6 that is insanely difficult. You're going to need at least a command spell to revive, probably a Leyline Stone too.
Oh, I feel fear.
Yeah. Okay, so now for the final turn. This is back. I'll pop these two. And now at this point you would swap to Oberon, or in this case Castoria. And then she fills up the remaining battery. Because Oberon has a targetable 70% charge. So that's why you only need 30 for him.
Oh, that is a healthy charge.
Yep. And then, there we go.
And seeing everyone with 100%, that is just amazing.
Yeah. Alright.
Beautiful.
And by the way, just for reference, like if in cases where there are cases where you don't necessarily need Oberon, let me just put back what I had there. It was MH checks, I believe. Yep. So in cases where you just need double Koyanskaya, what you would do instead is you would need a kaleidoscope, and I know you don't have an MLB, so you would just need to have the mono loading at level 10 with a 50% charge on the servant. And instead of combat suit, you would use Atlas, because that also has the charge down. So you could, even if the cooldown is 7 instead of 6, you'd still be able to pull off an MP every turn.
It's nice.
Alright, so now it's time to start rolling. So as you can see up on the screen there, I have a scoreboard there for how many copies of Habetrot, Anger Manyu, and Saber Lily I get. So the stream, since I already have one copy of Habetrot from finishing the story, the stream ends when I get 4 copies of her or I run out of FP, whichever comes first.
You won?
Oh no, 4 copies of Habetrot.
But then completing the story actually gives you one?
Oh, yeah, you get one for free for finishing Lostbelt 6.
Okay, thank you, Lostbelt 6, since I don't trust my luck.
Alright. And a little tip for when you do this, Misaki, just tap to skip this, because you'll be there all day otherwise. It'll still play the animation when one of these guys shows up, so you'll know when you got one.
Okay.
Alright, so it's gonna be this for the next couple hours, unless I get lucky.
Such a healthy amount of friend points, though.
Yeah. The only time I ever use them is when I'm trying to MLB a 3-star craft essence from an event that I wasn't able to get from quartz rolls.
Mm-hmm.
So when I don't have to do that very often, then I don't have to use FP very often. Wait, by the way, I forgot I was going to do this. Just to save time, I'm going to be automatically burning 1-star craft essences, because otherwise my inventory is going to fill up too quickly. Because, I mean, I know I could use them for EXP bombs, but the 2-star and 3 stars are enough for that.
I fear for your inventory at the end.
Yeah.
Check it out afterwards.
And I'm gonna have to burn stuff partway through this. Like, there's no way I'm. Oh man.
And since I know how many embers you have, I want to take your spare ones whenever you summon from here. Yoink.
Wish I could give them to you. I also wish I could auto-burn servants, because, like, I don't need them for anything.
Understandable.
They're worth very little EXP, and honestly, even the mono prisms aren't worth it anymore. I've got over 20,000 of those. Yeah. Yeah, so just as a reminder, chat, if you have any questions for us, you know, feel free to ask. We've got nothing else going on the screen for a bit.
I'm just intently staring.
Yeah.
I'm like gauging how much luck it's gonna take you.
Yeah. I don't actually know the exact odds of summoning one of these guys. I know Angermanu was way lower than the other two, though. When I first rolled for Angermanu, I had 1.2 million prepared, and it took me about half that to get a copy of him.
Sheesh.
Oh, got someone. That was fast. And it's Saber Lily. Okay. Take the thing. There's one copy of Saber Lily.
Nice.
Oh, also, I decided I'm gonna put a ticket down on the Oberon banner for each one of these I summon, up to 10. Did I use command spells on the fight? Do you mean the fuzzball? Yep, I used one at the very end. Not because I needed HP or NP, but because I needed to re-roll the damage calculation to get a higher roll. Because I tried every possible attack combination on that turn, and I was doing just barely enough damage.
Man, I can't wait to get Saber Lily, but then again, she'll come home eventually.
You don't have a copy of her yet?
No, for some reason Avalon girls don't like me.
By the way, the game will actually allow the embers or allow the inventory to overflow by 100 before you're forced to burn stuff.
Okay, nice. Since if you were forced to burn it every time, oh gosh, that'd be painful.
Another question: how good is Happy Cat? I've heard she's really good. I haven't really looked into how to use her properly, but the way she can just get a huge charge off right away is really helpful. Oh, got another one. Nope, never mind. You. Wow.
Wow, that is super lucky.
Okay.
Maybe you'll NP5 if you didn't already.
I did that a while ago.
Okay, never mind.
Yep. And that's just through random ones. I only ever rolled hard for one copy of them. The rest have spooked me since then. So my prediction for this was be that I was gonna get like 2 copies of Angermanu, like 6 Saber Lilies, and the 4 Habetrots. We'll see how that plays out.
Oh gosh, what a prediction.
Oh yeah, by the way, folks, if I somehow get 4 copies of her, like within like the next hour or so, next 2 hours or so, we'll probably do a short Holotraxia stream afterwards. Which is my favorite fairy knight? Hard to say. I mean, personality-wise, I love Tamlin Tristan.
I can't wait to meet them.
Although, I'm trying to... I guess they have 2 names, you know, they've got their because when you ascend them, they actually get their true name, because the Tamlin names are actually names bestowed upon them by Mordred. But you're pretty much already know them, right? Like, you've heard them before?
Seeing their names in the banners right now.
Yeah.
It's in parentheses.
Oh, yeah. Do I have Melusine? And am I in Bell Hell? Yes and yes. She ate up all my bells. I couldn't use her properly against Fuzzball because I couldn't raise her up to 10-10-10.
Man, though, for the Tamlins, my highest hope was for Lancelot and then for Tristan, but then at this point, my favorite Tamlin's gonna be the one that I summoned first.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, so I'm used to calling them by their true names now just because of how it went in the story, but yeah. Tamlin Lancelot, aka Melusine, is really good because she's both a single target Arts Lancer and an AoE Buster Lancer.
Like, she's just adorable,
Yeah.
so I wanted her, but no.
Yep, she's very cute too. Vargas has also kind of grown on me. Of course, I got 4 copies of her, so now she's very powerful, and she has good synergy with Koyanskaya.
I heard she's a good cook.
Yep. Yeah, I guess you don't really need Melusine's second skill maxed out, Kazu, but I couldn't even get one of her skills maxed out because I was out of bells, and I'm also out of lores now, so I can't even do that. Yeah, I've been farming bells real hard since I finished the story. Thankfully, they've got there's a node that drops them pretty frequently.
Oh man, I'm not excited to go crazy over bells. I already suffered from the proof of hero.
Oh yeah. That was the proofs of hero. There have been times where I was low on those, but I was never like in dire need of them. Because the thing is, for like the first several months of the game's life, that was the daily login bonus. Like you didn't get to choose between 3 materials; you just got that every day. So like, every player had a bunch of them.
Man, that sounds kind of nice.
Yeah.
Since I had to buy out the entire like Pure Prism shop, and then I had to farm that one area.
Yeah, I also bought out all the bells a while ago. Like I can't get any more. It was annoying because like I was progressing through the story, and you get some bells as you go through it, but it wasn't really enough. So my Melusine was just stuck at a lower level for a while.
Do most of the characters from Lostbelt 6 need those bells?
Barghest and Melusine do. I forget if Ravan Sith needs them.
I didn't even touch my Oberon skills. I feel some fear.
Yeah. Haven't looked into what Oberon needs yet.
It's gonna be like collecting eggs all over again.
I also realized I just forgot to toss a ticket after getting Anger Mine You. Go do that now.
Reset the luck.
Nope. Oh yeah, did Oberon have a special summoning animation? I don't know if I've seen it yet. Because you got him, right?
I did. I saw a rainbow, though I think that's kind of normalish.
Well, yeah, that's just a normal guaranteed 5-star summon. Okay, someone in the chat said just a normal animation. Because I think during the story, like after the true name reveal, it like showed ruler and then like changed to pretender.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah. Have I seen Draco's animations? No, I haven't. Oh, it's something animation. Yes, I have seen that something animation. Yeah, that one looks really cool. I've decided that next year after the anniversary, I'm just going to start hoarding most of my quartz for the Draco banner because I want to get her to NP6.
Man, I want all your Jason coins. You've been summoning him multiple times in a row.
Oh yeah.
And even more Jason.
Yep.
Holy cow.
I mean, that's gonna happen. Like, when you roll this much, you're gonna get lots of copies of all the bronze servants.
Okay, I'm looking forward to that since I need Jason coins.
Do I want to hoard for Archwade or Bizet? Archwade, yes. Bizet, maybe. Depends on. Archwade's like the reason I'm not gonna start hoarding for Draco until after the anniversary. Oh yeah, you get different summoning dialogue from Oberon depending on whether or not you've completed Lostbelt 6. I believe
dang, that's cool.
Yeah. The same is true for the Tamlins also, I believe, or at least Gawain and Lancelot, not Tristan. I think she's the same no matter what.
Then I can look forward to that when I summon the girls eventually.
I don't really know much of... Oh, got someone. Someone was asking if Bizet is considered meta. I know she's got a unique... Wait, what? That can happen on the friend point summon? Okay. It's 2 Saber Lilies. No Habetrots. Oops. Okay. Yes, so that's considered meta. I know she's got a unique Noble Phantasm property, but I don't really know how using her works. Alright, and...
Wow, and you got like 3 people technically within like how many friend points was that? Like 200,000?
200 or 300, yeah.
Dang, that's epic.
Yeah, that is pretty lucky, actually. If only that would carry over to the quartz banner here. Getting close to the point where I'm going to need to start making EXP bombs. Luckily, today's the last day of the triple super and great success chance, so I can take advantage of that.
I gotta use that too, mainly for all the embers I've been farming.
Is it worth getting a second NP level for Oberon or Koyanskaya? Not really. I mean, maybe Oberon could be useful in some situations, but both of them are mainly for support with their skills. They both have offensive NPs, so and they're not really that powerful, from what I understand, on their own.
You've been summoning a lot of that one heart craft essence.
Yeah.
You know what that heart is?
It's just
Like some of these are recognizable, but this one I don't know at all.
I don't think the bronze craft essences are references to anything. They're just like general art.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, how T, you spent 2 million FP without realizing you need to finish the story first. Sorry about that.
Oh gosh, I hope you at least got a bunch of like Saber, Lily, and Angra on you, cause yo.
You gotta pay close attention to the announcements. Misaki actually didn't know that herself until I told her. She was gonna roll today too, but now you got NP2 Saber Lily and Negra Manu. Oh, just hit someone? Oh no, I just didn't tap.
No.
Oh, okay, here we go. Alright. So, do you know about EXP bombs, Misaki?
Not really.
Okay, so raising levels on craft essences gets more expensive the higher level they are. So the more efficient thing to do is to put a bunch of low level ones together and then just combine them all into one, and then give that one super craft essence over to a high level one.
Ooh.
Do I stream often? I usually don't stream Fate Grand Order because I've got my uncommentated live series, but Misaki streams it at least once a week usually. If you want to check out her channel.
I'm gonna start 5.5 for Lostbelts.
Yep. We do stream, we've been going through the Type Moon visual novel series on weekends lately. We're on Hollow Tracks here right now.
Oh, and speaking of the Fate storyline, I remember being asked if I was gonna do Lostbelt 6 after finishing 5. But that's not even an option. It's gonna force me to do 5.5.
Yeah. I think I heard there was an update in Japan where 5.5 became optional, but that's not for a while for us.
So kind of like for the Remnants.
Yeah. It's best to just take care of, do all this now, so I don't have to make multiple trips back here later. So.
This is good for learning. I gotta do that too.
Yep. Is there still supposed to be a Morgan banner? Yeah, there should be one. I'm guessing either tomorrow or Friday at the latest. Things have got a little messed up with the schedule because of the anniversary and getting the conclusion campaign before the actual banners. Are we going to do the re-release of Tsukihime and or Witch on the Holy Night? I think we'll probably do Witch on the Holy Night. I don't know about Tsukihime. I think I want to read that on my own first before streaming it. Just because I want to, have the voice acting. Because we do the voices ourselves on stream. Playing farm a lot on Nero Fest. Yeah, I've getting a little low on some material, so I'm probably gonna toss a bunch of apples at that.
Is there an estimate for when it's gonna start?
Probably. Oh, let's see the calendar here. Yeah, I would guess probably either Monday the 24th or that Wednesday, that Thursday or Friday.
Ooh, that's exciting.
By the way, I hate this craft essence in particular because it's like it's all black, so it kind of blends in with cards that are locked.
Mm-hmm.
So I often miss it when I'm feeding them to other craft essences. Okay.
Like for that craft essence, is it just like a generic shady robe?
Yeah, I think so. I don't even know what it's called. I gotta check that. I never really pay attention to these craft essences. There's actually an older batch of them that's no longer obtainable because they took them out and replaced them with these. One of them gave a 20% starting charge.
Dang, that's actually a good friend one.
Yeah. How he says they played FGO and watched all the Fate series, but still have no idea about Melty Blood. Yeah. So how is Melty Blood? Melty Blood's fun, but it's actually a sequel to Tsukihime, and between them is also Kagetsu Toya. We've already streamed like the entire Tsukihime franchise except for the remake in Type Lumina. So if you want to check out our older streams here, you can. Does Nero Fest go before Summer 7? Yep, it's should be like close to a month before actually. Those. I don't know why I have so many Battle of Commons there. I'm really glad Nero Fest is coming first because I need some time to recover after this gauntlet of banners we've had.
Oh heck yeah, these back-to-back banners are just painful.
Yeah, might as well feed this. Do. Alright, I think I've done enough there, so I'll make a XP bomb now. Alright, so you just feed all these together. Now, this doesn't apply to servants, but with craft essences, the EXP they gain will carry over if you use them as an ingredient for burning. Wait, let's see if I've already lost sight of some of them. Is it worth leveling up Melusina's second skill? If you're low on resources, probably not, but... I always like to get my servants that I use frequently up to 10-10-10, just because... Okay. And now I can feed that to, let's see, what's at a high level right now? I always forget what I'm leveling here. Guess I can do this one. Oh my goodness. Okay, there we go.
Oh yeah, that is a healthy amount of EXP.
Yeah. Okay, that should be good to go back to rolling. Thankfully, the servant side doesn't fill up too quickly since I'm auto-burning the embers and foes. So, Misaki, have you had a chance to check out Elden case files yet? Say I told you about that?
The YouTube stuff instead, like that.
Oh, what was that?
I didn't get to watch that yet since I watched the YouTube thing instead with that. Like, where are you? Something Ritsuka.
Oh yeah. I know there's the Japanese version's a little ahead, but I've only seen the official English one so far.
Like, those spin-offs are cute.
Yeah.
And they also make me think, I can see why some of the other people inside of Fate storyline, like the cryptors, are like, why are you the savior? I'm like, you know what? When watching this, understandable when you question it.
When are we getting a new plug suit? I don't actually know. I actually forgot that was a thing. Yeah, apparently we're getting another mystic code that allows for swapping. But I don't remember the details of it.
Ooh, nice. Yay for more outfits to raise.
I maxed all mine out a while ago, so I haven't. It's nice in its own way since I can just use whatever I want without having to worry about wasting the experience. But Oh, you need to beat LB6. In that case, it would probably be after or be around New Year's at the earliest, anyway. Because there's going to be an event that requires beating Lostbelt 6 to participate. So I've been really trying to push Misaki to get caught up by then.
Which is doable.
Because I gotta tell you, like, Lostbelt 6 is insanely long. Like, each section is... There's 29 sections, and most of them are going to take you like half a stream.
Dang, that's pretty epic. No wonder they split it up.
Yeah. What makes me play the game at normal speed? It's mainly because like early on, when you played it fast forward, it caused stuff to kind of glitch out. Like the character animations would jump all over the place, and the sound would get desynced. It's not as much of a problem as it used to be, but I still prefer playing at normal speed when I'm recording. I'll speed it up when I know the fight's going to take a while, but usually I think it's fine as it is. Also, like, you don't get to fully appreciate the animations when it's sped up. Have kind of a dry spell here with the rare summons.
But not with Jason.
Yeah, yeah. Technically, it would be more efficient to do this with the Guda Guda rerun, since there would be no Bukatsu coins mixed in there too, since he's worth a lot more. Because eventually we're going to be able to exchange the coins for Holy Grails.
Then dang, I gotta... No, I'm not sure actually. I was gonna say, then I should just aim for finishing 6 by the time that comes.
I mean, you should, because I think shortly after that will be the event that requires finishing a 5.5.
Okay, then that makes sense.
Yeah. I believe how it worked. There's going to be an event that requires 5.5, then there'll be a brief period to catch up, and then an event that requires 6. You're definitely going to want to at least start 6 before that event comes. Because I think you need to stream like every day for like 3 weeks to finish it. Finish it quickly.
It's gonna be Oniland Part 2.
Yeah, I'm trying to help you avoid that by getting you in on it early. So, have you checked out any of this season's anime, Misaki?
Seasons 1?
The current season of anime, like just any shows, like when you're checking out.
I highly, or actually for the manga, I'm gonna recommend it mainly for My Home Hero. It's a fun series if you're into like mystery and drama and action, and having a main character that's like a middle-aged old man. Like that guy is the best anime dad that I've seen in like forever.
I haven't had much time for manga personally. I am looking. I was working on catching up on gushing over magical girls, or looking up to magical girls, as the fan translation calls it. That one's getting an anime in the near future. That seems fun.
Wait, what's that one called? I'm gonna write that down real quick.
The official English title is Gushing Over Magical Girls, and the fan translation is Looking Up to Magical Girls. So it's about this girl. It's about this girl who loves magical girls, but then one day an evil mascot comes and makes her a villainess, and then she has to fight the magical girls, and then but her powers are like BDSM based, so
It's gonna be a fun series.
yeah.
Man, though, speaking of magical girls, I still gotta finish that one series, that otaku magical girl one that recently came out.
Magical Destroyers.
Yes.
Yeah,
I only saw like the first episodes.
I dropped that one, honestly. The story kind of goes nowhere. It's just kind of a mess, honestly. It just gets more confusing as it goes, and it never explains anything properly.
Aww.
Yeah, it was a disappointment because it seemed like it was going to be really fun, but
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be fun like the Maid Wars.
yeah. From what I hear from the people who finished it, it was very unsatisfying in the end.
Well, that's good to know.
Yeah. As for this season, let me actually pull up my I gotta check what I'm currently, oops, not, oh, well, might as well do this while I'm here.
Exam 100 seems fun.
I've heard good things about it. I haven't had a chance to watch it, though. I'm kind of been busy with other stuff. Let's see.
Since I know they're also gonna release a live-action movie of it, and I have high hopes since, like, Alice in Borderlands live action was fun. So maybe this one would be fun too, since same person made the manga.
Oh, yeah, one show I'm watching this season is Hulk, which seems like it's going to be a lot of fun. Have you heard about that one?
No, I gotta look that one up.
Yeah. So, like, the Demon Lord was... So the story is the Demon Lord was defeated, and they're holding a tournament for... to determine the new one. And then this big guy called Hulk shows up, and he's a hero. So like one of the elite four of the demons sees what's going on there, and so is upset that he's in the tournament, but he says that he hates humans and wants to join the demons.
Wait, how do you spell that? I want to look that up.
It's Helck.
Okay. Because that sounds fun.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm also watching Dark Gathering. It's so it's a supernatural, like, semi-horror comedy series. So you got this high school kid who is who can sense spirits and is attracted to them, or attracted by them. What am I saying? Yeah, spirits follow him wherever he goes, and then he ends up meeting this little girl who can see spirits, and ends up fighting them.
What's that one called again?
Dark Gathering.
Okay, I'm just putting these in all tabs.
Right.
So I got Gushing Over Magical Girls, I got Helck, and now Dark Gathering.
I usually watch like.
Ended, but I recommend Mashal.
I've heard good things about that one, but that was also one that I just didn't have time to check out. I should combine some of these 3-star ones too.
Because yeah, season 1 was good, and I've been reading the manga too, and it's following it pretty good actually. So I hope it's popular enough for season 2.
It probably is. That seems like one of the heavy hitters last season. Yeah, there's also Altair Ryza, which is based on a game. I haven't played the game, but from so far I've been enjoying it. It seems like a pretty solid adaptation. It's just about it's a fantasy series about alchemy.
Ooh.
Also, the main character has thick thighs. Like, there's a lot of focus on it.
Oh yeah, I've seen the fan art. I gotta watch Sacrificial Princess and the King of Beasts. I read the manga, and I liked it. It's like a... how do I describe it? Technically, yeah, it's a romance, but it's also very, very dark and has a lot of action. More like the feel like kind of shoujo-y stuff that I actually like.
Usually, I usually end up not getting into shoujo personally, but...
Heck, I can't handle most romance series because I get pissed off at the characters like you like that person, admit it! And then also when there's like that other dramatic... When they add in a drama, I'm like, stop it, you're... Like, clearly, they're together, why are you butting in?
Oh,
so I can't watch both romance.
Have you seen My Dress Up Darling?
I didn't see the entire thing, but like the few episodes that I saw, like they were pretty cute.
Yeah, that one is really nice because it subverts all the tropes that are with those kinds of series. Like the characters just communicate with each other and avoid problems, and it's very refreshing.
Good. Like one of the more recent, I guess, romance series that I actually liked was Aharen.
Oh, wait, I can't remember if I've seen that one or not. I recognize the name, but...
It's literally about, like, 2 awkward people. And, like, they are great together. I mean...
Oh, wait, yes, I remember now, yes. Yeah, I have seen it. That was a fun one.
Because, like, they are together, but it's not that obvious, but you can tell. And I love that one, like, rap episode.
Oh, yeah.
I've never seen the original, but then I've been seeing people posting about like the Rurouni Kenshin.
Yeah. I'm checking that out for the first time too. Never saw the original. So far it seems like a pretty standard battle shonen, but given its age, that's kind of to be expected.
Like the main complaint that I ever seen about it was that they're like, I miss the old opening. I'm like, is it really that much better? I mean, maybe nostalgia, but...
Yeah, nostalgia is a powerful thing. I like the new opening. It's bit different from what I would have expected from a series like this, but I think it works.
Okay, that kind of stuff is actually fun. Like for My Home Hero, its opening looks like a slice of life series, but no, it's not. The series involves like gangs and stuff.
It's fun when an opening intentionally doesn't match the show at all. There's an older series called Watamote that it's just about this loser girl who the full title is "No matter how you look at it, it's your guy's fault. I'm not popular." Like, just really awkward girl that I'm not sure how to describe it honestly, but like she can't. It's weird. Sorry, I'm terrible at explaining premises, but anyway, it's the opening theme is like this death metal.
Oh, that's fun. Oh, that's kind of like what they did for Asobi Asobase, but they saved the metal for the ending.
Oh yeah, Asobi Asobase's opening is also very unfitting.
Which I love.
It's funny though, because like one of the first lines in Asobi Asobase's opening theme is, "The beginning is a little lie."
At least it's honest about that.
Yeah.
And I'm scrolling through stuff that recently released. I still gotta finish all the episodes, but then Hell's Paradise, I think, was animated pretty nicely. I read the entire manga and I loved it. And it seems like it's following it good.
Haven't seen that one.
And for that one, I'm pretty sure it's popular enough to have another season. And if not, I cried.
Right, sometimes shows just never get another season. Like, I don't know if you ever seen No Game No Life, but that one was very popular. It got a movie, but it never got another season.
Or heck, I'm willing to wait for a long time for certain series, like for Golden Kamuy. I love it, but man, it took so long.
And in recent years, a lot of really old shows have been getting new seasons, for better or worse. Sometimes they don't work out. Like, I was really disappointed with season 2 of The Devil is a Part-Timer.
Oh, that's sad then, since I know like the first season was pretty good.
Yeah, the first season was great, but I also actually have heard from people who read the novels that it kind of just goes downhill after this. It's not really worth continuing.
Oof.
Oh yeah, the final 4 episodes of Nero are coming out soon. That one's got hit with some heavy production delays. Oh, servants are full. Gotta sell all those. Even though they're 4-star servants, Saber Lily does not does not give rare prisms.
But why?
Because you get it from the FP summon.
Man.
Misaki, someone that has a question for you was, are you a Nobu fan? Because it's not your name.
Yes, I'm entertained by Nobu. There's so many Nobu series. Like, Nobu just haunts the TV in my living room. Like, every so often, I'll see my family watching something like Nobunaga Concerto. Nobunaga Chef. Insert random Nobu thing. Heck, even, like, that one where Nobunaga became reincarnated as a dog.
I haven't seen many of those anime, but I know there's a whole bunch that have different versions of Oda Nobunaga.
Like, Oda Cinnamon Nobunaga was the most random. Like, yes, reincarnated as a doggo.
Pretty sure there was one where he was a girl and he kind of ended up getting like reincarnated or sent to the modern day. don't remember
Ooh,
if
that sounds fun.
I never saw an episode or two of it. I never finished it. Don't know if it was any good, but
まだ見ていく
okay.
いやいらっしゃいだねマスター君
Yeah, we got it front loaded with those Angry Mindies and Saber Lilies. Haven't gotten any since then.
I'm still looking through like the list or stuff to catch up on. Jujutsu Kaisen Season 2. I gotta start looking at that.
That's one I really should have watched. I've heard it became like really popular, but I never checked it out. Just didn't get around to it.
I got into it after watching the movie. Because luckily the movie's technically like a prequel to the main story, so I'm like, oh, this movie, I gotta watch it. It has music that I like. Like, I like the band that's doing some of the music for it, so of course I gotta watch it. Good reasoning, right? And then I liked it, and then I watched the first season, I'm like, I love this.
It's a battle shonen, right? Yeah. Oh, one other anime that I was finally getting a new season after a while is Tengen Ashura. It's like this really gritty fighting series. It's done in CG, but it's like good CG. Haven't watched Fate Strange Fake yet? Yes, I saw that like within a couple days of it coming out.
Like, that one was pretty fun.
Oh, Misaki, have you ever seen How Heavy Are the Dumbbells You Lift?
No, but I've heard of it.
Yeah. It's just an anime like about working out. It's educational and it's also very fun. Actually, Sei Shonagon's Seiyu Fyro Ai, that was her debut role.
Okay, that's like the best series to debut in then.
Yeah. But so the funny thing is, it's actually in the same universe as Kengan Ashura, even though it's a completely different tone.
Ooh.
Oh, someone said a Fate Redline anime. That would, I think that would. I've only heard of Fate Redline, but I would like to see an anime of that. It's actually a manga about, or I think it's manga, either manga or novel about Nobu.
For that one, I'm like, it's kind of fun. It's an isekai series. And of course, the main character has a saber. Like, for Fate Redline, I thought it was kind of... Let's see, without spoiling, but... It was interesting how cold Okuta is in there compared to Fate Grand Order.
Yeah. Yep, they are doing a Witch on the Holy Night movie series. I don't know when that's coming out, though.
Ooh, movie series.
Yep. It's probably going to be released over the course of several years, though. Like, if we start reading the visual novel, we're going to be done with it long before the second movie comes out.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so for now, though, our plan is to finish Fate Holotraxia, and then we'll probably do a pre-recorded we're gonna watch Carnival Phantasm, and I think I'll just do like a pre-recorded reaction thing. Don't want to do it live because I don't know how YouTube's gonna behave with the with the copyright stuff.
Oh yeah, of course.
Actually, and then after that, like, I was thinking, Misaki, how'd you feel about doing a non-Type Moon visual novel, like a short one?
Okay.
Because there's one that I've been meaning to check out called Song of Saya, or Saya no Uta.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah. It's actually, it's written by Gen Urobuchi, who wrote Fate Zero, Lostbelt 3, and Madoka Magica.
Oh, then that's gonna be good.
Yeah.
It's gonna be dark but awesome.
Yep. From the little I know about it, that's exactly what it is. Yeah, apparently it's like only like 6 hours or so. Like even if you account for the reading aloud, like extra time, you could probably finish it in 2 streams.
Oh wow, it's not bad at all.
Yeah.
Hey, even with the summoning dry spell right now, at least you're still above 2 million.
Yeah. And that's why I scheduled this to be an entire stream, because it really, even if with the auto burning, it takes forever to use that much FP. I don't know how true this is, but I've heard that if you do a 10 pull on a quartz banner, like right after getting a getting one of these servants on the Forever Point Painter, your odds of getting a 5-star or higher. I don't know if there's any statistical evidence to back that up, or if it's just, you know, confirmation bias, but
I'm too poor to try that.
I mean, in a way it makes sense, because this game does favor repetition a lot. I mean, look, I just got 2 Spartacuses that time.
Like, studying that seems really difficult.
I mean, it has to do with like how the RNG seeds work. Because like, I'll get a lot of copies of the same 3-star servant when doing a bunch of quartz summons, like, you know, within a short time frame. Like, I'll get 2 Ushiwakamarus in the same 10 pull more often than I get a 5-star. Oh, yeah, a Witch on the Holy Night FGO event could be fun if they ever did that. Alco and Dallas would both make good servants.
What do you think they'd be summoned as?
Well, Alice would definitely have to be a caster, because I guess Alco would be that too, probably. But if you want to keep it more interesting, maybe you could make Alco a berserker.
If she was a berserker, I'd have to summon her then.
Yeah. Will Shiki Tono ever become a servant? I mean, they can do whatever they want with the pseudo servants and guest characters like Fujino, but I don't know if he'd ever be a regular servant.
He has to be an assassin.
Yeah. Well, that's that's the thing though. We already have Ryogi Shiki, who's basically an alternate universe version of him to begin with, and she's an assassin. Enhancement time. Oh, you've been watching the Garden of Sinners movies, David? Yeah. those movies are pretty. They're pretty. they look amazing. Like honestly, the plot can get a little boring, but when they get to the action, they are always they're amazing. You know that's UFO Table at their best.
You know, as long as the action's good, kind of like for watching Record of Ragnarok.
Although there's also the problem where the movies aren't in chronological order. Like I think the first 3 movies like progressively take place before each other.
I hate when that happens. Like heck, even for Fate Grand Order, it kind of bothers me how it's not in order.
Well, with the Figure Eight Order anime, they actually ran a poll in Japan, like asking which chapters people wanted to see animated, and Babylonia and Camelot were the #1 answers.
It's nice how they did that, but at the same time, for people who haven't played the game, it's like, what?
Yeah.
What is this?
Like these were like just made for the players. The Solomon movie, especially, that one doesn't make any sense unless you've played the game or you know.
Mm-hmm.
And the thing is, like, London could benefit a lot from having the anime adaptation, you know, just to fix the pacing issues and all that, so that half the story isn't just, hey, look, enemies.
Or heck, I want at least movies for the Remnants.
Yeah, that would be fun too. Well, at the very least, there are several manga adaptations of the. I don't know how much of the story they've covered, but I think most of it has exists in some form or another.
Okay, yay, that's nice.
Although, as the latest Learning with Manga chapter said, most of them have not been localized.
You know, true.
Yep. We've got Mortalis Stella, which covers the Singularity F, first Singularity, and I think second and third, or maybe it's... There's a point where it's like starts skipping around, and then there's another manga that covers the other ones that it gets skipped. It's weird.
I guess they're just choosing favorite chapters. They're like, I like this part of the story, so I'm gonna cover this. You can cover the other parts.
What's happening? Okay. Oh, I don't suppose you managed to get your hands on where the heck did it go just now? You didn't happen to catch this craft essence, did you? This one was on a... What was that?
That one's awesome. I don't think I have that one.
Yeah, it was, I think it was the anniversary banner. It was there for a limited time. We actually got it earlier than we're supposed to, just for that banner.
Oh man.
It's actually, it's just Kaleidoscope, but it raises HP instead of attack.
Looks awesome.
Yeah.
I want it just for the art.
Yeah, I think they released this early because of Fate Strange Fake.
Shoot.
Oh, it's on the Oberon banner too?
Oh yay, there's still hope since I'm still throwing like the paid quartz, because just in case, you know, I could get like a Tamlin.
Yep. Hope you
instead of just regular Kristen.
Yep, hope you can get one of them because they're fun.
Like at this point, when it comes to the Avalon girls, I feel like the first one I'm gonna probably get would be Proto Merlin. Unfortunately. Yet fortunately.
Roll up. Alright. Okay. I've started to get backed up on these 3-star Christ essences now, so I guess I should start combining them too. By the way, in case anyone's wondering, I'm not accidentally burning any 4-star contestants. The ones I burn, I either already have maxed out or yeah, I've got them maxed out pretty much. I could burn them for monoprisms, but I have more of those than I'll ever need, so not really worth it.
Oh yeah, regarding series that are coming out that I've seen people like gushing over. Have you heard anything about Spice and Wolf? I've never seen it.
Oh yeah, the original series is a classic.
Because I've seen people like hyping up how there's gonna be like another.
Yeah,
one coming out.
they're remaking it. I actually several years ago they actually released this like all-in-one like giant tome of all the volumes. I actually own that, but I never got around to reading it. It's like 2 textbooks in size.
Holy cow.
Yeah.
Okay, that is amazing. Okay, then the Spice and Wolf, then the remake's gonna be worth watching then.
Yeah. Because they can't. People wanted another season, but they apparently skipped a volume that ends up being important to the story later because they wanted it to end on a good spot. So now they have to start over from the beginning. Apparently, it's from the same director though, so like shouldn't be too different.
Yeah, that means there's hope.
Yep. Okay. Back to rolling. There was a Spice and Wolf VR game, quote-unquote, that released on Steam a while back. I played it on my channel, but it's not really worth getting. It's only got like half an hour of content. It cost like $25 or something. I actually got a refund for it because I felt ripped off.
Yeah, like no. For only half an hour, no.
Yeah. It's more like an interactive episode, really. But even then, it's very bare bones. And I've gotten better experiences for free, like Fate Grand Order's VR, for example.
Mhm.
There's also a One Piece VR game that was $10 and had at least as much content, if not more. That one was pretty cool. It's also one of my most viewed videos for some reason.
Ooh, nice.
That game is weird though, because like the way it's structured, I think was originally made to be like an amusement park experience or something. Because like there's this part where you have to team up with other NPCs and like shoot cannons and stuff, but they're set up like players, but it doesn't have multiplayer. So I'm guessing at some amusement park in Japan somewhere, they have something like that set up.
Yeah, like playing that in person sounds like a fun thing.
Yeah. Yeah, David. It's a shame we never got the Fate Grand Order Waltz in the Moonlight rhythm game released here. In Japan, that came out for the 5th anniversary, and then we never got anything about it at all until that one little mini quest for the release of the event.
Man, it would have been nice to get it because it looked pretty.
Yeah. Like Mash dresses up as some of the other servants and dances along to all the music, and you can find videos of it.
Adorable.
Yeah, There are videos of it on YouTube. I was gonna make videos myself if I ever got to play it, but never got released. Also, like, the distribution was weird. Apparently, they only allowed 500,000 people to download it.
But why?
Because it's the 5th anniversary, you know.
Oh, that is so cruel.
Yeah. Also, apparently, there was some, there's like some app or service or something that people were using to download the Fate Grand Order internationally, and they were using it for that too, and that causes a big commotion over there because of the limited number of copies that can be downloaded. So now FGO can't be downloaded through that service anymore.
Understandable yet unfortunate.
Oh, you were able to play it, David? Nice.
Later on, I want to see how many Jason coins you have.
Oh, got someone. Anger Mind. I got 2 Anger Minus before 1 Habetrot? Seriously? Oh my goodness. Alright, well, let's do a ticket on Oberon. Nothing. Alright, back to this.
I think it's a little funny how I only summoned Oberon because I guess he liked the snacks that my auntie brought over because it matched his color scheme. Like literally, I'm like, wow, bro, I see how it is. You want this, you don't want my round table pizza?
Not to get too into the story of Lostbelt 6, but Roundtable Pizza would probably be the best for summoning Percival out of anyone from that chapter.
I mean, I got Percival from, I think, Koyan Sky's banner, or someone else's banner, which was pretty good. I'm like, yay, I got someone from Lostbelt 6. Good, but then I wanted one of the cute girls.
Yeah.
Like, come on, Avalon girls. Come here.
He is actually a pretty good AoE Arts Lancer.
That's good.
If you had...
Then again, I have Melt.
Yeah, Lambda does pretty much the same thing. There was this one fight that in Lostbelt 6 that's, you know, impossible because it's like 99 enemies. But I was able to take out a bunch of them just by looping his Noble Phantasm with double Castoria.
Wow.
Oh, David, you live not too far from where King Arthur is supposed to be buried? Cool. Oh yeah, we didn't see this in the game, Misaki, but at the end of the Unlimited Blade Works anime series, they actually go and visit that.
Oh, cute.
Oh, got someone again. Are you serious?
Wow.
Just as a reminder, folks, Anger Mind is supposed to be like 10 times rarer, or even 100 times rarer than Saber Lily or Habetrot.
That just means your gacha luck's on point, but at the same time, kind of missing the mark.
Yeah, I wish I could get that luck over here on this banner.
Hey, not bad for less than a million friend points so far.
Yeah. That is actually insane luck for the Psycho Minus. If I didn't already have them at NP5, like, I'd be very happy right now. That dude, you've been playing for over 2,000 days, only have one copy of Anger Minu. I mean, he doesn't come easily. Like, even if you do the free summon every day. I'm not sure, but I think I've only ever gotten one copy of him from a free summon. Like, usually I get him as a result of rolling for a craft essence. I mean, at least he gives a lot of coins when you get him, so he's worth something. Oh, have you seen Reborn as a vending machine, Misaki?
I have not watched it, but I've seen little clips of it. I'm like, wow, what a great series.
I remember seeing the novel on the shelf at Barnes & Noble years ago, and I was thinking, yep, they've run out of ideas for isekai. It finally got anime, so...
That means it must have been popular.
Apparently it was canceled, actually.
What?
Yeah. Well, okay, so I think the novel was canceled, but it got a manga version that has been decently successful, but...
Out of all the series types, though.
Yeah. Like, how the guy got isekai is pretty funny. Like, he's just, he loves vending machines, because, you know, in Japan they have all these crazy ones, and... So like, he sees one at the back of a truck that's, like, about to fall off the cliff, so he jumps out to save it, and then gets crushed by it. And then he wakes up and he's a vending machine in another world.
No, heck, if I had to choose between becoming like a vending machine in another world or heck, being reborn as like that one ASMR like series, I think I'd go for the vending machine.
I've never heard of that one. Oh, gold. Come on. Another Saber Lily.
Man, if only she gave you rare prisms, then it'd be way worth it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, there is a Suicide Squad isekai anime coming out.
Oh yeah, I saw the trailer for that. I'm like, okay.
So we've been playing Toho New World. It's pretty cool so far. It's I've played 2 other games from these people before, and like each one pretty much improves on the last one with the gameplay. So they've gotten it down by now.
Yay. Since I saw it as an ad on top of Twitter, I'm like, oh, looks cute.
Yep. First game was never actually localized. It was kind of just like pure action, like no RPG elements at all. Played through that a long time ago. I actually tried doing a let's play of it, but I was even worse at commentary back then than I am now, so I ended up scrapping it. But
Though what you said of this one, it seems pretty nice
Yeah.
how they actually like describe everyone.
Yep. And you might still need a little bit of guidance. Like, the game doesn't explain that all the named characters have special powers and they can all fly.
Wait, can they fly in the game?
Not during gameplay, because it's a top-down, action RPG. Flying would kind of break it. But there's this one part of the game, during the prologue where Reimu just like flies up into the air, and if you don't know that they can fly, then that kind of comes out of nowhere. Oh yeah, Gun Gale Online is getting another season. I don't know if you're a fan of Sword Art Online series, Misaki.
Nah, I never felt like watching it.
Like, even if you're not a fan of SAO, like that spin-off series is really good. Because it's a different cast of characters, just by a different writer. Just these people having fun, playing one of the games within the series.
See, that's kind of nice. I'm into like that kind of spin-off stuff.
Okay, wait. How many copies of this Craft Essence have I gotten? I haven't been paying attention. Like, the event one. Because I don't think I've gotten many of them.
Lot.
Wait, what was that?
I mean, to me, it's a lot since I almost never summon that.
Yeah. I mean, usually I expect to, when I'm trying to MLB a Craft Essence I only got one copy of, I expect to spend close to $1 million on it. So... Oh, but there's another one. Yeah, that's actually extremely lucky to get one of those that quickly. Because they're not on right up on the Friend Point banner, they're just in the pool, so... Yeah, as far as the main SAO series is concerned, like, first season is really good. Like, I will defend that one. I still enjoy the other parts after that, but I understand why a lot of people don't like it.
It's one of the series then, huh? But that's not bad then, as long as it starts strong, right?
Yeah. I mean, they also, like, the first season kind of just ends in a perfect way, too. You could just stop there if you wanted. Coincidentally, the villain of the second arc, it's in a fairy themed game, and he calls himself Oberon.
Gosh.
Alright, we got someone. Finally, this is my first copy of Habetrot.
Ooh, within the first million.
Yep. Alright, let's do an Oberon summon. And nothing.
Ah, yes, Soul Eater, which is gacha.
Okay. Oops, wrong thing. Oh, okay. Well, first let's get her NP level up so I don't forget about it. There we go. Oh, wait.
Man, that Ibuki Doji's so beautiful.
Oh, yeah. Heck is she? Wait, oh, I'm on the wrong thing here. This is what I want.
そろそろクエストに戻る？いいよ。
Noble Phantasm. There we go. Wait a minute. Something's not right here. Oh, no, okay, it's by level. That's why. I've actually got 2 extra copies of Santa Nightingale because she's useful both at first Ascension and at level 1. And then they serve different purposes at a max level 1. I haven't really used her at all for that, but I know there was a time where I really wanted to have a level 1 BB and I had already gotten rid of her, so I made sure not to make that mistake again with Santa Nightingale just in case.
Man, though that Habetrot art is cute. Her with the cute little kitties.
Oh, yeah. Based on her dialogue when you ascend her, this is apparently the town that Gouda grew up in.
Cute.
Like they're in the simulator. Yeah,
我ながらいい調整
sell
だ。
some stuff.
時間は戻らないものだ。最終確認はしっかりしたかい？
Cat. It'd be kind of funny if, you know, Gouda grew up in like the island of cats.
I don't need these class-based 4-star embers, so I'm gonna get rid of those too.
I'll take them off your hands.
If only that were possible. I really wish I could give them to you, because they're just going to waste here. Oh, yep. God, so many Matahari's. Okay.
まだ見ていく？
Might as well enhance crab essence while I'm at it.
いや。
Need to actually put these into a larger crab essence soon. Yep, David, the summer event should be coming in about a month or so, or maybe 3 weeks, give or take. I'm not sure. After Nero Fest, and probably Hunting Quest 2. Actually, yeah, no, it's not expected until like mid-August at the earliest.
I'm happy about that. I need to financially recover.
Yeah. I'm in kind of a tight spot here because I was trying to save as many tickets as I could for Summer Kama, but Oberon's not cooperating. Because if I get Summer Kama, that secures my perfect Sakura Face collection for a while. If I don't have enough tickets or, summoning resources in reserve, I'm going to have to skip the first banner so I can focus on the second one where Summer Kama is.
Is that going to be the same banner with Summer Say?
Yep, Sei and Kama are on the same banner.
Okay, that's perfect for you then.
Yep. I don't really need anyone on the first banner. I just, I have a kind of an personal obligation to at least roll a little bit on every banner that has a new servant.
For the embers.
Also, just because I'm trying to cover this game's story in its entirety from an uncommented series, and that includes the Valentine's scenes, I actually used to just only do servers who had interludes, but that was before Valentine's was really a thing, so... So I think I actually ended up skipping like Saber Shiki and didn't roll as hard on the summer servants as it might have otherwise. Actually, the first summer event was like my first like really terrible gacha luck. I threw 50 tickets at it and didn't get anyone.
Dang.
But then the following event, I got Ilya really like on my first 10 pull.
Thank you, Ilya.
Yeah. By the way, it can wait until after we finish Hall of Terraxia, but at some point you should definitely check out the Prisma Ilya TV series. Like, that is one of my favorite Fate anime entries.
Oh yeah, definitely. I want to watch it to learn more about Chloe.
Yeah. I don't think she actually shows up until season 2, but it is worth the wait. Right. I think I can combine these now. Just get something to have. Actually, I guess this one works. do. My goodness. All right, now let's feed that. Oh, I guess I missed a couple of these. Huh. There we go.
Oh yeah, that's a hefty EXP bomb.
Yeah. Because it gets really expensive to level these craft essences up after a certain point. Nope. Right, gotta... Alright, man, back to summoning. Oops, not that. When I first tried to summon Anger Mind You, the game actually crashed partway through this process. I guess because like of a memory overflow or something. And then
it shouldn't crash, right?
Wait, what was that?
Like at this point, it shouldn't crash, right?
Yeah, it shouldn't, because the game's been more optimized since then, and I'm also running on an emulator that's way more powerful than my phone was. Although after it crashed, I did get him like shortly after, so. Oh, got someone. All right, we're Habetrot.
Wow! I guess the first one took a while, and now she's like, okay.
Yep.
And this is all within the first million.
Yeah.
Holy cow.
Results not typical, by the way. You can easily spend $1 million and not get a single anger, mind you. Oh, I forgot to do the Oberon roll. Let's do that. No.
How much friend points you started off with?
How many did I start off with? It was close to 3 million, but not quite. Should have been paying attention to that. I mean, I guess I could go back in the VOD. Let me preview here. A second. Okay. Looks like 2.8 million approximately.
So within the first million.
Whoops, I accidentally double tapped. Got another one. Nice.
Wow.
Now I have 3 of each. Which I think means I skipped an Oberon ticket because I should have. The idea was to use up to 10 of them. But I've only used 8? Or did I have 41 tickets when I started, or 40?
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Oh, well, it's, yeah, when someone is a yeah, I should use one more. I used 400 KFP and got nothing, Kazu, and that can happen, unfortunately. Alright, yeah, so I'm only willing to use 10 tickets on this banner, so if the next one will be my last. I need to save what little I can for Kama, so if I don't get Oberon, I will get Oberon. Sad thing is I don't think there's any way for me to get enough quartz for another 10 pull either before the banner ends. Not without using an excessive amount of apples anyway.
Yeah, no, gotta save them apples for later. You guess who you're gonna summon next.
I'm feeling Habetrot, honestly. What do you think?
I'm gonna go for Angra.
Alright, let's see, we're gonna hit another dry spell here.
Towards the end of the first million. The dry spell right now is not too bad considering how much you got so far.
Yeah, it's true.
And then also, yay for more EXP bombs.
Yep. Although, all the craft essences that I use a lot have already either gotten to 100 or they're not MLB'd, so I can't go any higher.
So hey, you'll have them prepped for next ones.
Yeah, true. How much QP does Nero Fest farming get you? Depends on how many apples you use, because it's infinite. With the possible exception of half AP vault farming, Nero Fest is like the best chance you've got to earn QP. $400 golden apples will probably be more than enough to max you out on QP. Or close to it at least. If you actually have the time to spend that many. With Nero Fest, it becomes more about real time than number of apples. That's why it's so important to have a 3-turn farming setup like Double Koyanskaya and Oberon. Although if you can avoid using order change, to swap them out, if you get away with just Double Koyanskaya, that goes really fast. Yeah, it does take a lot of time and patience to farm Nero Fest. What I usually end up doing is just kind of working on autopilot while I watch, YouTube stuff or something. I will say I prefer Double Castoria over Double Koyanskaya for farming just because little less maintenance on the with Koyanskaya you have to be careful about what order you use your skills in because of the cooldown effect. But apparently Double Koyanskaya is like a little better for certain situations because like there are nodes where you don't have 3 enemies on the first and second waves, and then an art setup won't give you a full return on your NP gauge, so Buster's the only way to pull it off. Meanwhile, no one uses Quick anymore, because Scotty, while she was great at the time, can't keep up with the others. There's supposed to be an update at some point that actually makes Quick better. Like when you use Quick first in a chain, it'll give all your cards a plus 20% crit chance.
Wow.
And on top of that, when you use a Quick chain, you get 20 crit stars on the following turn.
Oh, my Estelvos will be so happy.
I was actually expecting it to be with the anniversary update, because we sometimes get stuff early, but that ended up not happening. It's weird though,
Man,
because
that was nice to have early.
it's weird though, because we have other stuff that came at the same time as that Quick update that we got even earlier, but they just haven't given that to us in particular yet. Maybe because of the game balance for it.
Though, hey, I'm happy with what we got early, like Pity.
Yeah, well, getting Pity early is actually kind of a double-edged sword, because it also means we can't have individual banners for 4-star servants anymore. They're all grouped together with the 5-star banners. Which I'm sure is a huge pain for, Summer in particular, because of all the 4-star servants on those banners.
True.
Like, I'm someone who rolls for everyone anyway, so it doesn't affect me too much, but... Also, Pity is a kind of a joke. Like, you have to spend like, what was it, like 900 Saint cores or something to get it.
I mean, yeah, that does hurt.
Yeah, I think the only time I've ever spent that much on a banner was rolling for Castoria. Will Ruler Scotty be a big deal in the future? I haven't really heard much about her, so maybe not. It's 330 rolls, Kazu, but that's 900 quartz. Because you've got the 3 quartz per roll, plus the bonus for every 10.
But man, I feel like I'm gonna need Pity someday for some of the banners, since my gacha luck can be super hit or miss. Heck, even for Blue Archive, for most of the banners that I've been pulling from that game, I had to reach the 200 Pity.
Yeah, well, as someone who's been primarily free to play, I kind of just accept that I'm never going to have every character, so...
I'm accepting that, but for certain characters, I want them.
Yeah.
If I went for all the characters, oh no, I'd be in so much debt.
I used to have a rule about spending money on this game where I would do one top-up for every $200 I made from YouTube revenue. Then there was a point where then there was a point where I decided to just go free to play for certain reasons. And then, like, recently I decided I could at least spend money on the GSSR banners, you know?
Like, that is smart. Heck, I'm trying to think of, like, the person I probably spent the most on without getting them. I think it was... Himeko? Or... Kimiko. Since... I know I bought her 2 big packs, so I spent like 180 plus all the free cores, and she said no to me. I'm like, I see how it is.
There was only one servant I ever truly wailed for. That was Mysterious Heroine X on her original banner. I think I spent some over $300 on her.
Dang.
I mean, it was a calculated decision. I was prepared to spend that money, but it was a lot.
And oh, you're around the point of the first 1 million.
Yep. And the reason I wailed for her in particular was because I was told that she would not get another banner for... Oh, it had been 2 years in Japan. She still had not gotten another banner. And, you know, I really wanted to have her for, you know, my collection for my videos, so... Although I think we
took so long.
Yep. Although I think we actually did end up getting her earlier because of a surprise Thanksgiving banner. It's actually
I wonder what this year's Thanksgiving will be.
Oh yeah. NA has actually been pretty good about giving us rare servants a little more commonly than Japan did. Like, we got Fujino, like, way more often than Japan does. Although, despite that, I still have not been able to summon her.
But you'll get her.
Okay, enhancement time. Why you're not letting me... Why is it not letting me select stuff? What's going on? Oh, it's because... Those are the ones that are already max limit broken.
I wonder if you're gonna be able to like make that one craft essence level 100 by the end.
I mean, if I spent all my FP, maybe, but I don't know if just this is gonna cut it. Because it gets, like, you know, exponentially more EXP each level.
But hey, there's a higher chance of great success.
That is true. I think when I first did this with Anger Manu, I just burned all the embers because I didn't know about EXP bombs, but... By the way, when you hit the max level, you can always feed the same craft essence that says limited breakthrough. So if you want to get one more, you know, ember or one more essence in there, you can do it that way by changing the order that you put them in.
Okay.
It's like typically, if you're especially with the one-star craft essences, you want to fill it up with craft essences other than itself first, so that you can maximize that. Unless you already have 20 of that craft essence to fill it in. I'm not worried about being like maximum efficiency here. I'm just kind of eking out what I can without analyzing all of my options because it'll take too long. By the way, this craft essence is a was actually, I think, was used for the Fate Zero event, or maybe it was either Fate Zero or another event. But even though it's an event craft essence, it stayed in the permanent pool. So there was a period of time where you wanted to like collect, we wanted to hold on to as many of these as possible when you summoned them. But since it's already had its rerun, it's just another craft essence. So there's a point in time where I had like 5 Emerald Bead copies of it.
Man, that one bird's pretty.
Oh yeah. I believe those Irie use these in Fate Zero, and I think it's implied that Ilya also uses them in Fate Stay Night. I've lost track of what it is and I'm raising. Oh, this. Okay.
We're raising Emiya's bestie.
Yep. Alright. So I think I want to, so I have any like lower level craft essences to raise besides that one? Or should I just... Wait, I haven't MLB'd this one yet? Shoot. I think I've got an extra copy of that recently and burned it.
Oh no.
I could be mistaken, but it's not a big deal. I rarely use it anyway. This is one that I really wish I had been able to MLB, but... Because look at that effect. Just tons of NP gain.
Yeah, that is nice.
Yeah.
And it increases your attack too.
Yep. I think that was on the Prisma Ilya, event banner, but since I got Ilya early and I was kind of broke from summer, couldn't really afford to keep rolling on the banner. Okay, let me just combine these. Two. Anything else? Okay. Alright, this. Maybe I could get this up to 100 today.
Leave.
Where the heck did it go?
Hoping for great success.
Is my Black Rail
そろそろ
Emerald?
クエストに戻る？
Is my Black Rail Emerald bead?
そ
No,
の代わり
unfortunately.
戻ってきたらまた
I've gotten to the point where I'm actually disappointed when I get Kaleidoscope, because I've got 2 Emerald Bead copies of it, but still have not gotten 5 copies of Black Rail. By the way, Oberon's third skill increases the effectiveness of all NP boosting buffs that are on the server, including Black Rail. So if you have an MLB Black Rail and use Oberon, the damage increase is insane.
Okay, I'm gonna see how many black rails I have.
Even a regular Black Rail is really good.
Yeah, I have a maxed one.
Oh, you do? Nice. Yeah, you can min turn some challenge quests with your team now.
And I've only ever gotten 2 kaleidoscopes. Man, the old man wants to avoid me.
You know, Nero Fest is gonna have the exhibition quests, which are at the time were like extremely difficult quests, but with power creep, probably not too bad. You shouldn't have any trouble with them with your double Koyanskaya and Oberon.
Hey.
Well, maybe the last one, because that one was actually so there's one called the Prototype quest, which is a scrapped version of a quest from a previous year because it was too hard. But then they brought it back.
Fear.
Although the hardest quest for me at the time was the King Hassan quest, which I think I've told you about before, because it was
The one that was broken?
Yep. They probably fixed it for the rerun. I know they did in Japan at least, so. Honestly, even if it is still broken, I think it's more doable now than it was back then. And if it's not broken, then Double Koyanskaya and Summer BB can make short work of it. Funny thing is, because with Summer BB, she has that card lock skill, and you can reduce the cooldown with Koyanskaya and just, keep the same cards for like 6 turns.
Amazing.
And the reason I say BB specifically is because Moon Cancers have really low death rates, and the biggest threat there is Hassan's instant death. So like, she's basically immune to the main effect of his NP.
BB's great. So I need more gems for her skills.
Yeah. Well, Nero Fest is coming. Get plenty of gems from that.
I mainly need those berserker gems because I've been feeding my berserkers.
I actually have an excessive amount of berserker gems because for a while I was farming nodes that dropped them for other materials. Caster gems are the ones I'm low on. So this here is a perfect demonstration of how the game's RNG tends to favor repetition in small bursts. Because we got a whole bunch of the rare servants within a short time, and now we're not getting any. On a long enough time frame, the odds do come out to what they're supposed to be, but on the short term, you can see insane luck.
Mm-hmm.
Still though, getting 3 copies of all 3 of them within 1 million FP is really damn good.
I can't wait for you to summon one to see if either of us are gonna win the bet.
Oh yeah.
Angara.
By the way, here's a tip. Like, at some point you should go through your servants and see, among the ones that are, you know, bond rank 5 or higher, like, you can sort them by bond rank. See if any are close to leveling up, because you might be sitting on a mountain of unclaimed quartz.
That's gonna be so nice claiming a bunch of them later on. And
Yeah.
also apples.
Yep. Because, like, for a while, like, if you just, you know, play for a while, you'll have servers that are sitting in the back to take advantage of, like, event bonuses and stuff, and then you forget about them later. But some of them might be within, like, a couple thousand points of leveling up, and then you could get yourself a bunch of quartz.
Do you remember if anyone for Nero Fest has a bonus?
I don't think Nero Fest does bonuses, because it's just farming.
Darn.
Yeah. This is actually the first time that any like, Fest event has gone on a rerun. Usually they just do a new event that might carry over some of the old challenge quests along with new ones, but this is just a straight up rerun of the original, or not the original Nero Fest, but the original version of this event. I think this was like the 3rd one.
I'm happy for it. Plus, they're like, you know what? We put out so many epic banners, you're gonna need it. Jason Zigot, I wonder how many times we would be able to, like, append his skills. I was only able to append one so far.
Oh, okay, let's get rid of those. I actually forgot to level up Habetrot again. Let me do that first so I don't accidentally burn her.
私も張り合いがある。やあ、いらっしゃいだね、マスター君。地道に
You know what, let's check on Jason while we're here. Oh, wait, those are my copies.
A little bit lower.
Those are the other Jasons, not the one I actually have raised.
Okay.
There we go.
There he is.
Got over 500 of his coins.
Sheesh.
I'm pretty sure I could take him to 120 with this and get his append skills.
Wow, I was only able to do that one middle one.
Yeah, if you burn like all your FP, you will get pretty much all your bronze servants up to wherever you want them to be.
Someday.
I mean, if you could finish Lostbelt 6 by the Guda Guda rerun, that would be the best time to do it because of the Nobukatsu coins. Oops, I forgot the reason I went over there in the first place.
Yeah, いらっしゃいだね、マスター君。地道にこ。
Noble Phantasm. Okay. And now we sell the rest.
我ながらいい調整だ。ほれ、いらっしゃい。時間は戻ら
Game's
ない
being a
も
little
のだ。
laggy today. Well, maybe I should reboot the game because I think the memory leak is starting to take effect. Of course, if I reboot the game, I'm also going to get more FP from people who use my servants, so our count's going to be a little off, but that's okay. Okay.
まだ見てい
Alright,
く
let's clear the cache or whatever, and Alright, loading. Oh, yep, there's an extra, it's almost an extra 2 pulls there.
Nice.
My summer BB's actually been getting a lot of use since Koyanskaya came out. I guess because they have such good synergy. Usually people are only interested in Castoria. And even then, I get like a fraction of what I'm getting from the summer BB. Although I'm probably also getting Koyanskaya and Castoria on top of that, because it only shows the most used one. Once in a while, Matahari is actually #1 for some reason. I kind of just have her up there as a joke, because she's not that useful. Although actually, with her recent rank up quest, what was that?
I mean, why not? Just put all your favorites in there, right?
Yeah. With her recent rank up quest, she's actually somewhat usable as a support now. Because I think she gives like crit power to everyone. Actually, I can just check that right here. Or maybe not, because it's locked. Yeah. Yeah, I have to check mine, not this random summon one, but. Funny thing is, I have her at bond rank 15, so I can't even really use her anymore.
wasn't in that first million.
What was that?
I hope most of the luck wasn't just in that first million.
Yeah. Command codes are awfully rare. Like, I still haven't gotten even close to filling that one up. At some point, I also need to look up what servants are coming in the second half of the year, because I usually plan like half a year in advance, and I planned up to Summer Kama. I'm throwing everything I have at her no matter what, but after that, I got to figure out what I'm doing with my summoning resources.
Yep, the Summer Kama you got up to. So right after her, apparently it's gonna be another try for Domon.
Yeah. Well, I've already got him, so I can pass on that.
Then Van Gogh plus Okita Alter.
Don't have Okita, but that's probably a skip for me.
Then I see regular Saber.
I've got her at NP2 or 3, I think.
Cleopatra.
That's a maybe for me. Depends on. I might toss at least one multi at that.
And a Reshkigal.
That's also a maybe.
See. Then after that is that Zenobia plus something Demole.
I think Zenobia is a 4-star. I don't know who the other servant you're talking about is though.
That JACQUES.
I have to look this up. Let's see. Jacques de Molay. That one I'll probably go for. So weird thing is, there's another server by that same name in arcade, but it's a completely different character. I'm not sure what the deal is.
Food, right?
Yeah. Sorry, let me get my setup back up here. Okay.
And then after that, it's gonna be Napoleon.
Probably a pass. Napoleon's unlimited, I believe, so yeah, there's no reason for me to roll for him.
And after that, I see it's gonna be regular John plus Saber Astolfo.
Yep. Anything I have already or anything that's unlimited is an automatic pass in most cases. Usually
Then there's gonna be Himiko's rerun with Okita.
yeah. Depending on what comes after that, I might do a few multis on that one.
Afterwards, it's Ibuki, which you have.
Yep. Although you're probably getting into the around the Thanksgiving territory where there's going to be we have no idea what's coming, so.
And then after that's like Gouda stuff.
Yep, we're. I believe that's actually the event where you have to complete 5.5 to participate. Who's a New Year's servant for 2024 or 2020? Oops. Nope. Enhancement time. Or 2022 for JP.
It's this one dude. Let me look up his name.
Right, actually, I can check myself here. I got the event list. 2021 or 2022 rather, January. New Year's. Wait, what the heck am I looking at here? Huh? That's not right.
Okay, his name is Tai Kobo. He's a rider.
Oh, okay. I see what's going on here. Wait, what? No. Am I looking at the wrong thing? Right. I should be... Yeah, something's wrong here. Right. How do you spell that?
Taikoubou.
Oh, okay. Here it's giving me a different name here. That's why different. Oh yeah. That's the New Year's Eve servants. I was looking for New Year's Day, but
Okay.
yeah.
The man for his banner, I want the forest guy with him, the girl with the dragon.
Ooh, early January or mid-January maybe. We're getting Nitocris Altar.
Ooh, I gotta look her up.
Okay, let's get back to this.
Koyanskaya, which she's gonna take up so much scene quartz.
Yep. but we both already have her, so that's a pass, isn't it?
No, I mean that other Koyanskaya.
Oh, right, Koyanskaya of Darkness. Forgot about that.
She will eat everything.
I don't know if she's as necessary as Koyanskaya of Light, but, you know, of course I'll still try to roll for her. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look at this list myself and then probably analyze it a couple times over the course of a month or so to figure out what I'm doing. and then
Man, next year's gonna hurt so much though.
Yeah. Next year we've got R-Type Earth the anniversary, so.
This year's new releases, I think the one I'm looking forward to the most is Moriarty.
Oh yeah, I forgot Moriarty had another form.
Just kidding, the one I want the most is Merlin.
Yeah. That's next year's summer event, right?
Yep.
Yeah. That's still a ways off, so I'm not too worried about it. Also, wasn't she not very good?
I mean, she's cute. I want her because of that.
Yeah. Also, you can't use her with Oberon, I think. I forget if she counts as Merlin or not. Cause
Sad.
Yeah, because Oberon has a passive that makes him completely incompatible with Merlin.
Darn Merlin.
Check and see if she has the Merlin trait.
Hmm.
The other one. Doesn't look like she does. Okay, so maybe it was just regular Merlin.
Or regular Merlin then.
Yeah. I mean, if they were compatible with each other, they could pull off some insane things together.
Only Merlin wasn't bullied by the world itself.
Okay, I think I can go back to rolling.
そろそろクエストに戻っ
Right. I think this is actually the first time, like, a couple of years that I've been below 2 million QP.
My QP went poof because I gave some of it to
Oh, sorry.
Sky Oberon skills.
Oh,
I
sorry.
gave them both to, like 666.
Sorry, I meant FP, not QP. Yeah, misspoke. So actually, as far as QP is concerned, summoning all of the summoning all those servants did clean me out. So I had to do the half AP vaults for a bit.
Oof.
Which is a really great source of QP. It didn't take too long to get up to a usable amount, but I got just enough so that I could be comfortable until Nero Fest. Oh, got someone. Who's it gonna be? It's Saber Lily. We were both wrong.
Ouch.
Alright, and now for my final Oberon summon, unless I somehow run into a bunch of Snake Quartz. Alright, wish me luck.
Best of luck.
Move. Nope. No Oberon. Damn. I think this is the first meta support since Merlin that I didn't get on their initial banner. Actually, no. Depends on whether or not you count Rhaenys as a meta support. Never got her either. But didn't really need her, so...
She seems fun to have since she's a rider support.
Yeah. Actually, come to think of it, I didn't get Tamamo initially either, so... But she's different. She's not really for farming, necessarily, so... Yeah, I guess I don't always get the meta supports, just... Usually I get the anniversary servants, is the thing. What am I saying? Kogan Sky is the anniversary servant. I did get her. I guess they do historically have pretty bad luck with the second banner on, story banners. or well, the final banner, I should say. I did get Melcine from the second banner.
Man, it's epic how you pretty much got all the fairies, right?
Yep.
Them Avalon girls like you.
I didn't get Morgan, though. She escaped me.
Darn.
She should be getting another banner within a week or so, but I'm broke, so it doesn't do me any good. Actually, intentionally did not roll too hard on her initial banner because I knew the second one was coming, but I figured there's no way I'm not getting Oberon.
I know I'm gonna try a little bit for Morgan's banner just because I don't have any of the Tamlins, so...
In terms of gameplay, you don't necessarily need Morgan since you have Arjuna Altar. They do pretty much the same thing. But she is a really good berserker.
Like, variety's great.
Do you have your...
Also for those events where you have to, like, replace people every so often.
Yeah. I don't think we're actually... I think it's going to be a long time before the next one of those. I think Japan just recently got the next one after the one we just did.
Okay, good.
Yeah. I think people were getting a little tired of them because they are pretty exhausting to get through. So I was going to say, did you get your mono loading maxed out in Arjuna Altar yet?
Let me check. Let's see. I mean, I maxed his skills as much as I could.
But the pen skill specifically. Oh, got someone. All right, Habetrot, we did it.
Perfect. Yo, she likes you.
Yeah. Huh, I've still got a good 1.5 million left for the eventual Guru Guru rerun.
やあ、いらっしゃいだね、マスターくん。地道にコツコツやる。
Yes, I was saying is for Arjuna Altar, if you get his mono loading maxed out along with his NP battery, then you can do the double clay and Skya Oberon setup for pretty much anything.
For the load magical energy, I got it to level 7. I'm
yeah.
too poor right now.
Yeah, you have to get it to 10, otherwise it's not worth it.
Like after Nero Fest, maybe, since the 10,000 or 10 million QP needed to enhance hurts.
I mean, 10 million is actually not that much. That's like maybe 3 trips to the vault on the highest level, if you use the appropriate Cs. Potentially 2, but it requires ones that came before you started playing, so you don't have them.
Darn. Nero Fest it is.
Yeah. I mean, still, half AP Vault, definitely worth doing. It's, you can, for any one servant, you can get what you need there pretty quickly. No, I'm on this page. This is where I want to be. All right.
そろそろクエストに戻る？
That said, though, I have no idea how to actually use Habetrot because I haven't really looked into what she does. Let's see what we got here. Her skills are level 9 because they don't have any lures to use. Let's see, increase arts effectiveness. Greatly increase NP gauge. I believe that's 80% boost at level 10. Apply state that applies invincible and guts and HP recovery.
Dear brides.
Yep. Removes to a single female ally. And apply death at the end of the turn. Alright, but her Noble Phantasm, increase NP strength. Gain a large amount of C stars. Yeah, I'm gonna have to like really look into how to use her because she's a bit unconventional with this setup. But, like, she seems like a first wave clearer, so similar to Arash, I guess.
Yeah.
And also support on top of that, so.
Since she gives death to herself, for her third skill, would Castoria be able to get rid of that using her Noble Phantasm?
No, because it's. Let me pull that back up. Where'd she go? This is something that you see occasionally on servants that are supposed to have a crippling demerit. See, it says treated as buff. So even though it hurts her, the game considers it a buff. So debuff removal doesn't work.
Okay.
You need to have buff removal, which is not something servants typically carry.
Man, that would have been nice to just keep her alive to, like, abuse the protector of brides.
I mean, you could give her a Guts Craft Essence, I guess, but with a cooldown of 11 turns, you're not going to be able to use it much anyway.
True.
Okay, I didn't want her actually on the team. Okay, there we go. How close is Sheeta? They're still pretty far away. But yeah, after finishing Lostbelt 5, or 6 rather, Mash actually gets her bond cap increased, and you can actually start earning points with her.
Oh, yay! And her cost is still 0, so perfect.
Yep. So when you do her pen skill, though, I actually recommend her third skill instead of monoloading, because I obviously don't have enough yet because I haven't raised her at all, but let's get down here. She should be. Oh yeah, also her level cap was raised to 90, so.
Oh no, a pending mash too?
Yeah, unfortunately, it's not going to ever be possible to, God, this. It's never going to be possible to get all 3 of her skills, from what I understand, but Or she should be... Right, she's not available, so she'd be down here somewhere, right? Where the heck is she? Okay, there we go. Yeah. So, her third skill actually gives her an extra attack against an extra attack power against all extra classes. And
Nice.
Since you're usually fighting an extra class as like a final boss, which is where you most often use her, that's like that helps a lot. The load magical energy is not as good because usually you're gonna have her for like a long drawn out fight where you're using her noble phantasm several times. So the starting charge isn't gonna make much of a difference. Yeah, so with all those servant coins, I think pretty much all of my bronze and silver servants can have their have at least 1 or 2 append skills unlocked now.
Nice.
Although the thing is, like, the ones I don't use, there's not really any point in doing it. I'd rather save the coins for the Grail Forge thing that comes up, I think, at the end of the year. Because how that works is you trade 2,000 coins of any type in, and you get a Holy Grail, and I think you can do that twice a month.
Yeah, that's actually better than I thought. If it's
Yeah.
twice a month.
Yep. So yeah, I think a lot of these I'm gonna either just do mono loading or not do it at all. Because like I don't see much point in doing it for Medea since she already has like a full charge skill.
Yep.
Also, like, if you're gonna level up that skill, if you don't take it to 10, don't do it at all because it's 10% at level 1 and 20% at level 10, and since most skills increase by increments of 10, it's not gonna add up to anything.
Mm-hmm.
The only exception to that, though, is if they have a skill that raises it by an increment of 5, like Karna here, his skill raises it by 25 at level 10. So it's actually worth it to stop at level 6, because that's a plus 15%.
Oh, wow. Good job, Karna.
Yeah. I want to raise this skill, but it costs bells, which I need to save for the Tamlins.
Darn, if only Nero Fest would give bells.
Yeah. I mean, like I said earlier, there is a good node for those on over here on Avalon, but this Miss Coast over here. I think it was something like a 72% chance, which is pretty high.
Mm-hmm.
There was a point where I got like 3 in 1 run, so I'm getting them slowly but surely. But
Oh, nice.
These 2 quests here are actually costume quests for Melusine, because for some reason she has 3 different costumes to unlock.
Wow, she's built different.
Yeah. The reason I haven't done these yet is I want to record them, but I think Morgan's getting one of these quests too, along with her banner return, and you don't have to have her to do them, so I figured I might as well record them all at once.
Yeah, plus it's like a week away, so...
Yeah. Oberon also has a quest to unlock his 3rd Ascension, but you do need to have him to do that one. It's apparently also, like, really tough, like a challenge quest level.
Oh no, I mean, oh yes, I'm ready.
Also, I don't want to click on this because it has spoilers, but the notes button up there actually gives like the whole history of this Lostbelt. Because like there's
Wow, that is actually nice.
yeah, because like, there's so much lore in this one. I need to remember to include that when I do these quests, because I forgot to look at it at the end of the the chapter. Because like, it updates as you progress through the story.
Thank you, Lostbelt 6.
Yeah. Alright, well, it's been about 3 hours. I think that's a full stream, so... I think we'll call it a day here.
Wait for actually NP5ing her, yo.
Yeah. Alright, so thank you for joining me for this, Misaki.
Thank you for letting me witness your epic luck in the friend summons.
Yeah. Alright, and thank you all for watching. So, as I said at the start, I don't usually stream Fate Grand Order. I have a full uncommented playthrough of the game on my main YouTube channel. Just saying that because I've had people watching on Twitch also. But Misaki here does stream the game frequently, usually at least once or twice a week. And she's going to be starting Lostbelt 5.5 soon. You can check her out on her YouTube channel. Just look up Misaki Nobunaga. And next week on this channel, we're gonna go back to streaming Fate Hollow Ataraxia. And that'll be Saturday and Sunday. I've got Toho New World episodes going up daily. Might go back to Pokemon Conquest this week too if I have time. And something I definitely will do is get back to Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. For the YouTube viewers, that's over on my second streaming channel. And then Twitch here, it's the same place, but... probably do that on Tuesday if I have time. So, see y'all then. Later.